the subscribe button if you don't want me to come at night.
Imagine a karaoke night where the songs you belt out don't just echo in the room, but reach the ears of the unseen. This isn't your typical Friday night. We're in a local bar, a place where folks usually gather to unwind, sip on their favorite drinks, and belt out classic tunes. The stage is set, the lights are dimmed, and the microphone is hot, ready to amplify the next brave soul's song. But as the night progresses, something peculiar begins to happen. The microphone, usually a conduit of joy and laughter, begins to emit strange, eerie sounds like whispers from the abyss. The lights, once steady, start to flicker, casting unsettling shadows on the once vibrant walls. Then the temperature in the room dips, a chilling cold wrapping around each patron like a spectral shroud. As the night grew darker, the bar's usual lively atmosphere began to warp into something sinister. As the singers took their turns, unbeknownst to them, they were performing for an audience far removed from the living. A sense of unease began to ripple through the crowd, prickling the back of every neck. As the brave performers belted out their favorite tunes, strange occurrences began to unfold. The karaoke machine, a trusty old thing, started acting up. Songs played out of order, a jumbled mess of melodies filled the air, but the singers, fueled by their passion, remained undeterred. Their voices, a beacon in the eerie night, echoed through the room. As the night wore on, the room grew colder. Unexplained shadows seemed to flicker and dance on the walls, a spectral ballet born of otherworldly light. The crowd, once dismissive, now watched with wide, fear-filled eyes. Yet the singers carried on, their voices trembling but defiant. Then came the whispers, soft, chilling whispers that filled the room between performances. They were unintelligible, a spectral language that sent shivers down the spine of every person present. The once lively karaoke night had taken a sinister turn, transforming into a symphony of the supernatural. Yet, amid the fear and the phantoms, the night continued. The singers, their voices now carrying a note of desperation, sang on. The crowd, huddled together, watched the spectral performance unfold. Fearful yet fascinated, they bore witness to a karaoke night like no other. It was clear. The karaoke night had attracted some unwanted spectators from the other side. And then it was as if the stage itself came alive, eager to join the spectral performance. The air thickened with an unseen energy that sent shivers down the spines of even the most skeptical among the crowd. The once mundane stage props began to twitch and shudder as if touched by invisible hands. A glass of water on a table near the stage tipped over, spilling its contents as though knocked by an unseen elbow. The lights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced and contorted on the walls. In the midst of this strange spectacle, the sound system crackled to life. A haunting harmony began to weave itself around the terrified performers, ghostly voices joining in the song, their ethereal notes hanging in the air. The lyrics became a chilling duet between the living and the dead, a macabre melody that held the room captive. The crowd, once buzzing with laughter and chatter, was now frozen in a tableau of fear. Eyes wide, they witnessed this spectral serenade, their hearts pounding in time with the eerie rhythm. The room was filled with a palpable dread, the realization slowly sinking in that they were not alone. They were sharing their karaoke night with residents of a realm unseen, spirits drawn to the songs of the living. The ordinary had transformed into the extraordinary, the familiar into the unfamiliar. The once lively karaoke night had turned into a chilling concert of the dead. But the most terrifying performance was yet to come. A brave soul, undeterred by the spectral shenanigans, stepped up to the mic. He decided to sing one last song, a melody to end the haunting. The first notes rang out clear and strong, but as the song progressed, his voice began to falter as if weighed down by the heavy air of the room. Suddenly, an ethereal chorus seemed to join in, harmonizing with the melody in a ghostly echo. It was as if the very walls of the karaoke bar were singing along. Then, without warning, the music stopped. The room plunged into an eerie silence, the kind that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. And then, in the chilling silence, a single spectral voice continued the song. It was a voice from another time, another world. The haunting melody filled the room, leaving everyone in stunned silence. What happened next? Well, that's a story for another time.
Hit the subscribe button if you don't want me to come at night.